So the goal in life is to achieve financial freedom by any means possible. And if this is via passive income, then that is even better. That is why today we're going to talk about exactly how you can live off day trading, exactly how much you need, exactly how you can get this capital. So that way you can literally start working towards this as soon as possible. And the surprising fact is that this can literally be done in literally a month if you actually follow this guide step by step. So the first thing you need to first note is that day trading is not passive income. Now, if you are a swing trader, then you can make this completely passive. But if you're a day trader, then you technically need to work for maybe sometimes a few hours a day. You can literally make someone's monthly income in about an hour or two. But as a swing trader, then technically you just place the trade and just let it do its thing, and eventually you will make this money. So that is passive income. Now, I've been a day trader now for about a year, and since I started, I initially used my own income. I used my own money. I put that money into a broker and used that to trade. Now this works, but one thing you realize is that it will take a long time to eventually build enough capital to where you're making a significant amount of money. Now the good thing is we're in a generation where you don't exactly have to use your own money. So there are ways that you can actually get capital that will help you to quicken the entire process, so that way you can quickly earn a lot of money, put that in your own account, and actually become a full-time day trader. So first of all, you need to work out your expenses, and this is extremely simple. The main thing you need to do is gather all of your expenses. Now I mean from the little things, you know, to the most expensive things. So starting from wherever it is, your car bills, food, housing, going out, whatsoever it is, all of these are expenses, including the amount of money that you spend every other day that you're just tapping left, right and center. Make sure you calculate every single one, because this is still an expense, because you want to know exactly how much you are spending at least every single month, so that way you know exactly how much you need to make so you are living good. So let's just say your total expense is 2k, because this is easy to work with. Now the aim is you want to make this amount in literally 1 week, not in the entire month. You want to make this in a week. Now the reason for this is once you have made this in the first week, every other income that you make for the other 3 weeks, you can save, you can, you know, do whatever you want with it. But you don't want that pressure of you make that 2k in a month and sometimes you don't make that money. Now it puts a lot of stress and pressure on you. So ideally you want to make that money in the first week, get that week out of the way, and then you are pretty much good to go. The rest is just extra income. Now to make 2k in 1 week with good risk management and everything else in day trading, then I would say you need at least 100k or 200k account. Now the reason for this is because you want to be making approximately 8 to 10k per month. You want to make sure you're making way more than that 2k that you need. So that way, if you're making around 10k per month, then you are 100% going to probably make that 2k. Now I know majority of people are not making 10k per month, but stick with me here. To make 10k per month, all you literally need is a 100k account and you're making 10% in a month. Or you need a 200k account and you're making 5% a month. Now making 5% in 1 month isn't too hard in day trading, especially with good risk management. In fact, if you're risking around 0.5% per trade, you can easily make that in a month. Personally, I'm a day trader now and I trade 4 times a week. I trade on Monday, Tuesday, I don't trade Wednesdays, and I trade Thursday and Friday. Now my win percentage is around 70%. So if I am risking 0.5% per trade on a 200k account, then you can see how easily I could be making around 2% per week, give or take. If not 2%, then even 1% per week. Now making 1% per week in a month, that's already 4%. So I'm already getting so close to this number. Hence why I say you need around 8k to 10k per month. With a 200k account, it's a lot easier. If you have a 100k account and you're risking just 1%, then in a week you can make between 4 to 5%. Now in a month, most people are not making 20% per month, but even if you're making just half of that, of 10%, then you're still making that 10k in 1 month. So now you're wondering, how exactly do I get this 100k or 200k? Because most people don't just have 200k laying around. So here is what you are going to do. Now there's this things known as prop firms. They exist, and that is what is making trading a lot easier. Gone are the days where you have to work very hard and save money and put money aside so you can, you know, keep compounding your account and reach, you know, high levels. Now you can quicken the entire process. Prop firms are basically companies that are able to provide you with money so you can trade with. Now you can use this capital. They will pay you sometimes between 80 to 90%, and they will keep like 10%. Now if you're able to do this consistently and you're showing that you're profitable, they will give you this live account to trade with. All they need from you is to pass a challenge. Now this challenge is usually to make around 8 to 10% in a given trading time. I mean, now to be fair, there's no trading limit. You just need to make 8 to 10% and you will be good. Now there are several prop firms out there. One of them that you can use is the Funded Trader. They're not sponsoring this video or anything, but the Funded Trader, if you take their Royal Challenge for example, then literally all they need from you is to make 10%. Once you make that 10%, then you have the account. Now this is extremely good, because if you are someone somebody and you know that you are consistent, which you have to be anyway, you know that you need to be consistent to be living off day trading, to be making 5% per month, then technically all you need to do is just purchase a 200k account, pass the challenge, and immediately you're basically good. You're already sorted. And the interesting thing is you can get that account whenever you want, and 200k is not even the limit anyway. You can technically have bigger accounts. There are people out there that have a mil in funding now. They are easily living off trading easily, because now you can see how just making 1% of like a mil, for example, is already 10k. So that's already very, very straightforward. Now to buy a 200k account, that usually costs around $900. If you have $900 to actually invest into this and you pass the challenge, then you are good to go. A 100k account as well is approximately $500 or maybe $400. If you pass this, then you're pretty much good to go. But the best way that I would recommend you do this is not by just going straight for that challenge, because you will probably fail. Not a lot of people actually pass these challenges. This is not easy. So whilst you're learning the entire process, I will recommend that you get the cheapest account first. Start with a 5k account. This is extremely cheap. So if you do blow these accounts multiple times, it's not really putting a toll on you, or it's not putting any pressure on you. If you can pass a 5k account, which is extremely cheap, then I would say cool. After that, you can go for the 25k, then maybe a 50k, then eventually the 100 and the 200. So over time, you are working your way up. Now in literally a few months, if you are a good consistent trader, then you are able to actually start living off day trading. Now you'll see how easy and simple it is to literally be making that 5% in a month to actually be living financially free. So that is pretty much it. If you do have any questions, be sure to leave it down in the comments below. And I do thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.